I swear, that scene where he smiles just made my fucking day. Also, for the face you're going to see in your nightmares tonight, you're welcome.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day follows a young John Connor, the man who is destined to save the human race from total annihilation. He and his mother are being pursued by a machine made of liquid metal, but luckily, Arnold Schwarzenegger is there to save them. Now, when it comes to the Terminator movies, the first one's pretty good. The third one is alright, it has its moments, it's not great or anything, and then the fourth one is just utterly forgettable. And then the fifth one came out, which I never bothered watching. Honestly, I just like to pretend that 2 is where the series ended. When it comes to certain franchises, the more it goes on, the more it feels like you're watching someone die a slow and painful death. I mean, you can see things getting progressively worse and worse, so why would you keep watching, you sick bastard? I'm part of the crowd who favors the second movie above the rest. Like I said, the first movie is really good, but this one manages to up the action and up the fun while still telling a good story. I love the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger is the hero this time around, and for the time period that this movie came out where he was this huge action star, pretty much the biggest in the world, it made sense to have him be the protagonist, and as far as robotic characters go, he's really likable. He's still less robotic in this than he was in Conan the Barbarian. And to hear the lamentation of the women, I must go charge batteries now. John Connor is an awesome character too. I mean, he is a bit of a shithead at the beginning of the movie. He pretty much set the blueprint for rebellious kids in the 90s, but at the same time I can't really blame him, considering that everyone, including him, thinks that his mother is out of her mind, and that his foster father is just a lazy asshole. I couldn't imagine someone that early in life with that kind of life being an upstanding citizen. And of course, Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton in this movie, is awesome as well. Since the first movie, you can tell that she's evolved as a character. Now that she knows what the machines are capable of, and she knows what the future holds in the distant year of 1997, she's become just as much of a badass as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Also, the T-1000 is a very threatening villain in this movie. I mean, a machine made out of liquid metal, how do you even fight something like that? Plus, there's the fact that he can look like anyone, and even when he's in his regular human form, he just looks like an average guy who could blend in with a crowd. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger looks more intimidating, sure, but that's the thing, someone who looks like him is going to stand out like a sore thumb. And of course, the special effects are awesome. I mean, this is something that people bring up all the time when it comes to Terminator 2, but the CGI was extremely well done for the time, although it is a bit dated by today's standards. The thing is, though, that makes it really amazing is that there wasn't that much CGI utilized in the film. Back in those days, they couldn't just wipe everything clean with a computer. They did more effects in camera, and what they were able to accomplish is pretty impressive. Something else that I just started to appreciate upon rewatching this movie is how hilarious it is. I love the scenes where John Connor is teaching the Terminator how to act more human. Like I said at the beginning of the video, that smile he does gets the biggest laugh out of me. Also, I love it for some reason whenever Arnold Schwarzenegger picks up somebody and throws them to the side. Just the calm, casual way in which he does it makes me laugh. As for my negatives with the movie, I can't think of any. Terminator 2 is a great action movie and an awesome monster movie. If you've managed to go this far in life without seeing it, then what are you doing? Watch it. And that's all I've got to say. I hope y'all have a good one.